Welcome back to another episode of the GoofCast. This is episode 34, and you can see us now.
Yeah.
We're live on screen.
Hi.
Hello, on screen at E3. And speaking of E3, guys,
You didn't introduce yourself.
I'm E3 Nick.
I'm Halo Infinite Travis.
I'm Phil Spencer. Raymond.
Raymond's Ray
Xbox
Spencer.
World Premiere.
World exclusive.
I saw a funny tweet that says, when you're born, and then it's the Xbox announcer, world premiere.
You know how many world premieres would be going on every second?
Please welcome Executive of Operations, Travis.
Wait, can we just mention Matt Booty real quick?
Oh, Matt Booty, dude.
Matt Booty, that sounded like booty.
Did I
He's
miss
a VP
that?
for Xbox.
Yeah.
And he's the one that announced that they got, as Raymond put it, the people that make, what did you say?
Oh,
Sleepy Foot 2 or Shoot My Foot 2 or
no,
something?
Shoot My Pants too.
Shoot My Pants
What?
2.
Psychonauts too.
Oh, okay.
Because the only reason why I was getting mad is because they kept showing off stuff I didn't care about before I was trying to go to work. Because it started like an hour before I had to go to work, so I was like sitting in the parking lot, like, come on. And then it showed Battletoads. I was like, I don't care. And then it showed Psychonauts 2.
cares.
I don't care.
Yeah.
And then Airplane Simulator 48. I don't care. So I was pretty sad. So I had to wait until after work to see what I missed.
We
Yeah.
got 60 new games to announce at E3.
And then it goes to like it's ID at Xbox, and then you see like this bunch of games you'll never see.
Hey,
like,
idea
again.
at Xbox is cool.
It is pretty.
It is. I don't
support
appreciate
the indie
it.
developers, Raymond.
Yeah.
I don't play indie games, Nick.
You don't play games at
It's
all.
Still cool.
Yeah.
You got to give them their time.
I will.
You really liked one
We
of those
count-
indies, right?
It's not. That one's not.
It's a
indie
bigger
game.
studio.
It's
Oh.
a bigger studio.
Can we talk about that? We're on camera.
What?
What?
We're on camera again.
Yeah, we are on camera.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It's
stare
been
into
how many
your soul.
episodes?
was
We
the last
stopped on
one?
12.
Was it really on 12?
Wow.
Yeah.
For the first time
Wow.
in 20-something weeks.
Yeah.
So we haven't had ourselves on film since what month?
January. No.
January, February. Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Since February, and now it's June. Because
July.
February was. I moved back to the house in March, and you were already gone by then.
Did I move like beginning March?
You moved at the beginning of February.
Oh, I did.
It was
Yeah,
like-
I moved out in March.
Oh,
They're like,
yeah.
You're getting evicted, and then Raymond was like, "Okay, bye."
Raymond said, "See ya."
I'm getting slicky-fived.
I remember I came up from the Super Bowl, and then all of his stuff was just gone, and it felt like I had gone through a divorce that I knew nothing about.
Don't
I
worry.
got home, my kids' stuff's all gone, and my stuff's my wife.
I know you go
was
to
like,
you go to the room we shared. You only see one bed in there.
Raymond took the kids.
I just see the outline of where your bed was on the carpet, and all your stuff's gone. I was like,
That would have been better if I
Oh.
just laid in the carpet on one spot so you could see my body silhouette too.
but yeah. So this is pretty much going to be the E3 episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you don't care about E3 or video games,
Keep
Too
watching
bad.
anyway.
Or don't.
sorry.
Keep watching.
Just enjoy.
I mean,
our
we talk about
voices.
games all the time, so I'm sure
That's
a
true.
good amount of people are like, okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gamers here, or all of them.
we're gamers with a 4.
I feel like this episode is going to be pretty heavily into
Yeah.
gaming.
Yeah. There's
By
a
the
lot to
way,
talk about.
before we get into it, this episode is brought to you by
E3, thanks E3 for sponsoring us. If you
The Goof Paste shirts.
brought to you
store.
by Panasonic Lumex cameras
We have Goof Paste shirts up on TeePublic.
that I still
Forgot
need
to
to
buy.
buy for myself.
Yeah, I
yeah,
forgot.
now I need to buy one too.
wait, none of the ones that got purchased for you guys?
No.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's
see?
a lot. Wow,
People are
thank
buying
you.
our shirts.
Yeah.
That's actually
I know.
genuinely surprising.
I for sure know Jericho bought one. My coworker said he might, so I don't know if he did.
Well, either
Yeah.
way, thank you everyone out there who actually did buy a shirt.
Yeah.
It does support
You
us.
bought shirts before we did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm waiting for payday. But
You know where that's going? Straight to the set.
yeah,
Yeah.
Future
So-
set.
We're gonna have a set at some point.
Or actually, that's probably
Yay.
going to paying Jelly too.
Yeah, it's probably more going to paying for jelly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you to everyone that has bought a shirt. It means a lot to us that you guys actually like them, and we'll put a link right here. And
What was your
go
hot
check 'em
seller? The
out.
toothpaste one?
Yes, it was.
Of course
I'm
it was.
happy because that was my big idea.
Nick saying, of course it was, like it was his idea.
I know.
I knew it was gonna be because it's like the most stylish.
I was like,
one.
you know what the popular? Yes, it was.
It's the most stylish one. I expected it.
Take it
That
on
was
the
my
credit.
hard read on this.
Yeah,
shirt store.
yeah.
All right, so
whatever.
starting off with E3, what was like? Okay, out of everything in E3, what was something you're just like, why does this exist? Like, what were you mad about? Get the negatives out of the way.
Let's see. I try to block all of them out, but
At first, it was Just Dance coming out on the Wii,
Yeah.
but then the new Just
I
Dance.
can't get over
me
me and
the Wii one. Or
Yeah.
the Wii one.
Not even Wii U. Me and Chris were watching. What was it? Ubisoft's. We felt so empty.
Ubisoft just has the worst one always.
Actually, I thought
Always.
Ubisoft was pretty good
I don't know. Me and Chris were
Yeah.
just interested in Zero. That's why.
because I mean, there's the new Rainbow Six quarantine thing, the 3-player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't show much on it, but that's probably because it's not ready yet. And then I thought the new Watch Dogs actually looked really cool.
Honestly, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the
Like
new
I've
Watch
never,
Dogs to look
like
really,
I've never
to be
been
good.
interested in the other games, but this one actually seems kind of fun.
Yeah, I didn't care about the other ones, but
Build
this
your-
one seems more like
Build your own squad of grandmas.
Yeah. But other than that, though, when we were watching it, we are just like, eh.
That's kind of
There's
like
nothing else that interests us too
that,
much.
I kind of expected that
Yeah,
after
I mean,
watching you 3 for so long. It's just
Well,
like
I mean, yeah,
it's
I
a
don't.
bunch of shit you don't care about, and then
Yeah.
like
Well, it's always been like that. Yeah.
the one developer that you do care about releases a big game.
And then
you're
also,
like,
I don't really play Ubisoft anything, I guess. So.
Yeah. I mean, I've already played the zombie mode when it came out on Siege. So you know that happened, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I know what to expect. It's probably just gonna be that, and it's like I'm not really super hyped up for that. Like, it wasn't exactly what I was looking for in Siege when they just released it. I was like, this is pretty fun for like a couple hours,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't buy it.
You know what I feel bad for? The people that actually like Commander Keen on PC.
Ooh, yeah, that's the one.
That's
the
pretty
one.
bad. It's a mobile garbage game.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
I feel
pretty,
bad
like,
for all the
upset about.
people that were fans of that. I'm like, rip you guys.
They're like, hey, bro, can I borrow your IP a little bit just for like
and
a
just
second?
make it a mobile game that has like nothing to do with the
Oh
regular
yeah,
one.
and then how many mobile games does Bethesda have? 3?
They have Blades.
Legends.
That's all I know.
They have Blades, Legends, and Vault.
What's
Vault-
Legends?
Card game,
That's
Elder
why I don't know what
Scrolls
it
card
is.
game.
What's
Yeah.
the other one?
and then Vault.
Blades and then
Vault.
Oh yeah,
Keeper,
Shelter.
Yeah,
Vault-
Shelter,
Fallout
yeah.
Shelter. Whatever.
Fallout Shelter. And then they came up and they're like, Elder Scroll Blades is our second most popular mobile game ever, and it's like you have 3.
And then when they're talking about it and they're acting like it's been out, and they're like, "And coming out now," and I was like, "Huh?"
I was like, what's going on? I thought this was released already.
And they're like, our second best-selling one. It's coming out soon.
Our-
What?
Out of all 3 of our mobile games,
I don't even think
the giant library.
Hold on, is Legends even out yet?
I thought it was
Keep
like
going.
I thought it was like years
Let's see
ago.
if Legends is out. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure it was out already.
But I was gonna say, like, it was Just Dance coming out on Wii.
Yeah.
But then someone actually told me why that it's coming out on Wii. It's because a lot of hospitals actually still use the original Wii's
Oh,
with
really?
Just Dance and
Oh,
stuff.
Okay.
And that's why. And I was
That's
like,
fair.
okay, that
Yeah.
okay, that
It was
makes
funny
sense.
though when I was watching it.
Then it was Battletoads.
When I was watching it and the music started going, I was like, why do they waste time on this game every time?
I mean,
Like the
sells
people,
a lot.
but the people that usually play the games, like you don't really need to advertise it. You just expect it every year.
well, in fairness, they only spent like a minute on it.
It was
this year.
enough for me, all right.
I mean,
No, they
And
did a
then-
musical performance. It was 3 minutes.
And then they
it
spent like
was not that long.
it was 3
It
minutes.
was not that long.
they spent like 30 seconds being like, and stay tuned at the end of our presentation when T-Pain and Little Yachty play Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh my god, yeah, that was the all-star movie star match.
It's like, hey, I'm a rapper and I'm also a gamer, just like you.
I really hope he actually played the game though.
They did, but
They
they were
did.
really bad. 'Cause
I
they
mean,
obviously don't play.
I mean, I
it.
wasn't expecting them to be good. Like I was expecting them to get like magunked. So
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna be like Snoop Dogg playing Battlefield. Was it Battlefield 4
Yeah.
or Battlefield 1?
I mean,
Battlefield
We went like
1.
0 and 26.
Yeah.
at least they saved it for after the conference.
True.
Yeah.
Which Harris, what were you really like? Why did they do this thing?
Well, Battletoads, but also the like the Ubisoft game streaming service that's trying to be Game Pass.
That's a thing.
Is that the one like
Yeah.
Orion?
No, it's just Uplay Plus.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's like you have like all the Ubisoft games, and I'm like, that doesn't.
Play all the Assassin's
See-
Creeds.
God, there's so
'Cause-
many.
I read an interview with Phil Spencer that was like a day or two after their press conference, and the question was like, how do you feel about like all of these like streaming services and subscription services coming up when like soon we're gonna have like 100 different like subscription services for a bunch of different things?
Yeah.
And Phil Spencer was like, no, I don't think it's going to come to that. He's like, because Xbox, it was in a very unique place when we put out Game Pass, because not only are we the Windows corporation, but
Yeah.
we're the Xbox corporation. And so a subscription service from them makes sense because they can get games from a plethora of developers. And then like as Game Pass took off, it makes other developers be like, oh, well, if we allow our game to be on Game Pass, millions of people will have access to it right off the bat. Yeah. And so like people were like, I know I'm way more interested in playing games. And I'm like, oh, like that looks cool to try, but I'm not gonna spend $60.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
saw that too.
And so it's like when I got Game Pass, I was like, oh fuck, dude, I have all these games. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll try it. And if I don't like it, I'll just delete it. But it's like, it pushes downloads and all of that, and then like when you actually do like it, you consider buying it. And so
they're saying that because they're the Microsoft corporation and also the Xbox corporation, more developers would want to go for their Game Pass platform rather than make their own, right?
Yeah,
Game Pass platform.
But and that's where like where Ubisoft doesn't make sense because like I would play all the Ubisoft games and it's like.
But they got Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon.
They got all the Tom Clancy stuff, and then they have
all Assassin's Creed, all Tom Clancy, Far Cry, all that.
That's about it, right?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I guess.
Cool.
But
Watch Dogs.
I am Watch Dogs. I mean, they have a few, but like it's not like I'm interested.
Not as expansive as Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
which isn't any fault to them because I think that's their model is to make an IP and just stick with it, like Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
it's like Watch Dogs. They could have just given up on it and just.
Yeah, they really could have gave up on the first one with all the controversy.
But then they just kept going and going at it. Yeah, and that's the same with like Siege and all the other stuff. It's just
But I mean, they're a small publisher, which is like, I mean, Ubisoft.
Really?
I mean,
well, comparing to like EA.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah. But... Well, no, they're about the same as EA. I don't know why I said small publisher compared to like Microsoft.
I was like, forget I said that.
Yeah.
But either way, like. In the realm of things, they can't really pull in games to their platform that aren't their published games. What it makes sense. So their library is only so expansive. It's the same with EA Play.
Yeah.
Or whatever their streaming service is. Yeah, EA Access.
EA All Access VIP Pass.
They only get so much until it's just like, yeah, you know.
They don't have any EA games on the Xbox Game Pass.
And then,
what I'm trying to get at is like, if you pay for EA Access or this new Ubisoft one, once you play like the 2 games on there that you want to, after like a few months, then you're just wasting money instead of like, oh yeah, I'll play it and then I'll just buy it.
Yeah, because there's no new stuff that you'll be able to play.
Like Game Pass, they add new games every single month to it, so it's just like, and it's not just like, one game. It's usually like at least 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, so it's like a constantly growing library of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So and that's why that business model makes sense. So Phil Spencer was like, I don't see there ever being like 100 different subscription services for this type of thing. It's like I see a few powerful ones that'll like eventually take precedent over others, and then that's that.
I feel like in the start there'll be like the few that try to come out, and then they're not gonna get the business they thought. It's just gonna drop, and then of course. The few that stand out are gonna stay. Yeah. So yeah.
But I mean, I love Game Pass. I think it's a fucking genius app.
Yeah, no, it's a really good deal. Like if I had that $14 a month extra income, then I would be totally down. Just like,
you know what you do? You don't eat out once.
Pretty much.
Basically, that's basically it.
Yeah. I'm on a new thing.
No, because Nick, for us, we'd only get the PC one probably, so it'd be like $10.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm on a new thing where I'm trying to only eat out once a week.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. What would you eat?
In-N-Out.
Okay. Yeah, it's worth it.
So what do you eat at home?
Oh, pasta, sandwiches, stuff like that.
He's preparing.
When we move,
to be poor again.
No, he's preparing to be able to cook.
Yeah, he's pulling out the apron. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, going back to E3, what are you guys' favorite thing you saw?
Well, for me, it's Breath of the Wild 2.
Breath of the Wild 2.
I just like Breath of the Wild looks really cool, but I just don't know if any Legend of Zelda game will ever like be there for me as much as Majora's Mask was.
For me, I like the like top down ones, like the one stationary camera movement.
Oh, like the classic.
Those are the ones I like. I don't really like the expensive ones because I always get.
That's fair.
I always get sidetracked and I don't play it and then I have to come back and start over. Which is not fair because I'm like I always want to experience these but I never can.
Yeah.
Like Breath of the Wild, I was like, it's so cool, but I just can't get into it.
I mean, I played Breath of the Wild for like 25 minutes on my old coworker's Switch in the break room on lunch.
You needed more of a chance.
That was the only time I ever experienced
I played it.
You have to invest more time into Breath of the Wild.
Because I played for like a good day. I just couldn't. Well, by day I mean like overtime, playtime.
it's like you have to kind of like sit and just be in a certain mood and just like kind of immerse yourself into
That's
the world.
my problem.
Yeah, you have to like be willing to immerse yourself into the world and just like ride around for a little bit and just like listen to the sounds and stuff, because it's like that's such a big part of the game, just being able to like sit there with your speakers on, having it kind of quiet, having it like a good mood in the room, and just like being able to listen and like
see. I'm sure I just didn't get into it because I just, like you said, I wasn't in the mood to play it.
Yeah,
when I
exactly.
tried, so that's all it was.
I think another big part for me is that I've just never been into Nintendo games, really. Yeah. Like Mario, the only Mario game I've ever liked and or finished is Mario Sunshine.
Really?
That's a good one, though.
That's the only one I've ever been able to get through fully.
I was like,
arguably the best.
It was like the first console I had was a Super Nintendo, so
same here.
Ingrained
right after that, I had the N64, and then after that, I had the GameCube. But like, whenever I'd play those games, I was like, I just get so fucking bored. I was like, meh.
I was easy to please. I liked everything.
And Smash too.
I like games I didn't even know how to play.
Well, I like more like sports games and stuff. Like,
see, that's where I didn't play.
Because I like sports when I was a kid. But even now, it's just like, like they're cool. Like Odyssey always just looked kind of like meh.
It was really fun until I got out of it.
Odyssey is like a third to Sunshine and Galaxy.
Yeah. Honestly,
because it never really reached as high as Galaxy ever
But
did.
Out of all the games, though, on the Switch I did play, I actually played that one for a good while until I finally dropped it, Odyssey.
Yeah. I mean,
it was actually able to grab me. Yeah. Because I like collecting everything.
I don't know. I'm going to buy my Switch and probably only ever play Animal
Crossing. That's probably... No, I'm just going to play Smash Ultimate and Animal Crossing. That's it.
That's fair, yeah.
Man, Smash Ultimate's actually living up to its name, though, with all the characters.
Yeah.
Just keep announcing more and more.
Did you hear about how angry people were about Dragon Quest?
Why?
They're like, so Smash has a like notoriety for just adding anime sword fighter characters.
Yeah.
Which are just like generic because they're just swing sword forward and backward and down and whatever. And there's not a lot of like diversity you can have with that kind of tool set.
Yeah.
But people were angry because they were like, oh, they're just adding another anime sword fighter from some random obscure JRPG.
It's like Dragon Quest is big, though.
Dragon Quest is the biggest JRPG.
And then again, it's like
been around for like 25 years.
It's
and then
the
also
most influential JRPG out there.
And also they added Banjo. It's like a balance.
Yeah.
They got the anime fighter, and then they got Banjo.
Yeah.
It's even. I don't know what's wrong with Dragon Quest.
I don't know.
It's been around for so long. It's popular.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a good series, and people are just like, this series is irrelevant. They're just trying to be lazy and add some random anime characters.
Hey, you know what you do? Don't play that character that they announced.
Yeah, because
just don't play him.
Nintendo is always like Japan first.
Well, yeah,
like
it makes sense because it's the easiest to get the deals from, I'm sure, and I'm sure other Japanese companies want to.
Yeah, they're a Japanese company marketing to their home audience, and we just happen to be like one of the bigger
Nick,
markets
out
there.
When I play video games, they're all tailored to me.
They're me.
Only me.
Yeah, I only want.
No one else matters.
Why didn't they add 2B and her thick thighs in my game?
Why didn't they add Gek, the gecko lizard boy?
Gecko.
There was like a million rumors going around that Master Chief was going to be in it.
Travis was so ready to see that.
Really wanted it.
Hey,
I was like, man.
It's never a no.
It
never
isn't.
No.
I mean,
they got 2 more fighters.
They're definitely like Xbox and Nintendo's relationship is like fucking.
Is it skyrocketing? Is it booming?
It's pretty tight, dude.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot more friendly recently.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Phil Spencer actually likes games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil Spencer's like he's pretty good. He's not like a cringy.
No. Pretty good.
I still can't get over
Phil Spencer is fucking phenomenal, like, dude.
Like Spencer.
Just imagine all.
Phil Spencer is amazing.
Just imagine where Xbox would be if that one guy was still the head of Xbox.
I wouldn't be playing Xbox.
You know what it'd be? It'd just be basically a streaming device where it's like you can watch Netflix on here.
Wait, when did that other guy get kicked out?
Like 2013.
Yeah.
Because they have for like when it was announced, it was so bad of like a launch console.
Which one? The Xbox One?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're just going the complete wrong direction.
Yeah. Was he the one that was like, Xbox is a Netflix machine and you can watch YouTube?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
and he'd push a Connect a lot and stuff.
At the start, it was supposed to be an all-in-one media center, so it took away the strain of having to go to like 3 different spots to get 3 different forms of media, which like it's good in theory, but like
now we have the Roku. or like the Google.
Now
Yeah,
you
but you
know
can't
you
play
have
games on
you have
it.
a smart TV, like which is
Yeah.
everything now.
You have a smart TV or a Chromecast
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, the thing is, like, it was good in theory, but like video game players don't care
Yeah.
about that.
And it's like if you're this your main buyers are video game
yeah,
players.
it was a good idea in theory, but it didn't
That shouldn't have been their main.
it
Yeah.
didn't come right.
I think they were
focus.
I think they were trying to bank like off the PS2, where a lot of people bought it as a DVD player because it was cheaper.
No, they were going more for like TV.
No, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Though it's like that wasn't their main selling point.
They were reaching way too far out of their
Yeah.
like main audience.
Yeah.
Like they were trying to try to market it towards like another
but
audience.
also
too.
they should have killed off the Kinect on 360.
Yeah.
Like they never should have.
I'm
like,
so glad
forced
I
you
never
buy
have
it.
to see Connect at E3 ever again.
Yeah.
that was like the waste of time at E3 every single E3.
But wait, Connect 2 with VR.
The Kinects
Yes.
are super useful and like
Not on
other
Xbox.
things. Like they're used in a lot of other things.
I don't miss the time where they would spend 30 minutes like playing fitness games on stage with the Kinect and then do little presentations, and then they'd pull out the kids. All right, play the Zoo Tycoon VR.
God.
Don't miss that.
But to answer your old question, Raymond, of what was my favorite thing at E3, as much as I cried during Animal Crossing and like I was literally watching it as I drove
Yeah.
to work, which was bad. Don't do that. But
Did
it
you
was
just
totally
put it in
worth
your,
it.
like?
Yeah, I just
Oh
put
my
it in that
God.
little thing, and I was just like watching it as I drove to work. Because literally, as I got in the car to go to work, is
started,
when
huh?
it came on,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Fucking dang it!" So, I loved Animal Crossing, and I'm so fucking excited for it. But Halo Infinite,
Yeah.
is like
You're a Halo boy 4 or
I
5.
fucking
Like
cried
4
when I
LYFE.
fucking saw that. Like it was beautiful as shit just on like the 1080p stream, but when I saw like the actual trailer in 4K on my monitors, it was
But
breathtaking.
Travis,
Oh, you
gotta
gotta show me in
but
4K on
Travis,
your monitor. I wanna see.
you gotta complain like everybody else. Where's my gameplay? Where's my gameplay?
Dude, anyone that expected gameplay out of this was a fucking idiot.
I was like,
dude.
relax, it's not even coming out till next year.
I
Hold
told
on.
everyone that said gameplay.
Hold
I was
on.
like, there's no way there's gonna be gameplay this year.
It's like, you know, there's still.
It's Halo,
You're
like-
like, it's 2020, not 2019. Give it time.
And it's Halo. Like,
Because if they would have released gameplay, I'm sure it would have changed a lot.
you've seen
to the
Halo
Mickey's.
3, you've seen Halo with sprinting, and you've seen Halo like armor powers.
But Nick, you don't understand. Where's my gameplay?
oh
well,
my god.
a lot of people want gameplay solely because they changed the art style
yeah,
so much.
but it's like, just wait.
So they want to see
Yeah.
like how environments
It's like,
look.
I
and
understand wanting it,
I understand wanting
but
it.
it's like
yeah.
it comes out next year.
Chief is looking kind of smooth.
The Chief looks like a fucking stud. Like they
He's
took.
looking a little bright.
Wait,
Did
Nick.
you notice his like color kind of was like kind of?
Yeah, but it's new
Everything
armor,
looks bright.
I mean,
Yeah.
But Nick,
like,
we'll watch it. We'll watch it on
Yeah,
my
I want
monitor.
to watch it on
after.
your monitor.
I mean, it looked better on Travis's Samsung monitor, but we'll settle for mine.
Raymond, your monitor's not 4K.
Huh?
Your monitor's not 4K.
4K?
That's 4K.
That monitor's 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I walked into his bedroom, Raymond was like, "Lennon, it's a 4K monitor."
Did you
Look at my
get-
shiny computer.
Did you get a new monitor?
No.
I got one when I moved out. Remember? I was debating if I wanted 14 or 144 hertz or 4K 60. You went with me to buy it.
Did I?
Where have you been?
I don't know, man.
It's the same. It's the same look, just bigger in 4K as my old one. If you're wondering,
Yeah, for the last 6 months.
I thought
Travis
you got a
was like,
1440 one.
Halo Infinite.
I wish I did.
Huh.
Oh yeah, and Destiny's 2 going free to play. So I might
Yeah.
check it out.
I
Yeah.
might play it again.
Yeah, if my friends play it, I'll play it.
What was your favorite game, Nick?
Favorite game? Let's see. Let's go through my list. I have a list of games I was
You
really
like no, you
interested
like
in.
that one game like Platinum Games, Street
Ghostwire
Fighter.
by the Ikumi.
Oh God,
Ikumi-san.
so good.
To the Woods because
Which one's that?
it was the deer one.
Oh yeah, the one with the cool
'Cause-
music.
Yeah, because
I can't remember.
the composer for the trailer music is Avi and Surasal, which are the composers for Steven Universe.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was like, that's why the music was so fucking good.
You know what I noticed? Nick always appreciates the thing everybody looks over in games.
What, music?
There's everything else.
I like
Like
the
just
music.
small things. Like
That was literally
Yeah,
what I
the
told
details.
Raymond.
yeah, there you go.
I was like, when we were watching the or the Microsoft conference when it got showed off, I was like, I mean, I don't really understand the game too much, but the music fucking bumps, dude. And then we watched it, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, is that one we pointed out? Okay, I know.
yeah. I mean, the reason why I always look at the details in a game is because, like,
You actually appreciate it.
that's what the
Which is
developers
good.
are, like, agonizing over.
Yeah.
It's like they know what they want to make, but then they want to make it as good as possible and to, like, agonize over the details.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. So it's like
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's good. 'Cause me as well as a lot of other people kind of overlook that sometimes.
Yeah, they're just like, cool music. Okay, next. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the first things that I noticed in the like Halo trailer. Like it had the old like shield sounds, and then it had
No, yeah, I remember that.
like I honestly thought they were bringing Marty O'Donnell back to do the music because it was no.
I was convinced too because like this actually sounds like a good soundtrack.
They talked about it on Inside Xbox where he said they have a new supervisor of sound and audio, and basically they challenged him with the task to find like a AAA composer that could bring back like Marty O'Donnell's themes but bring in something fresh as well.
Man, I wish they never let go of him.
Well, they switched companies.
I know, I understand, but
I thought they would bring him back.
I wish they did,
but I mean, this guy, like, if the trailer is any indication of what he's like, what he can do, I have no trouble with it.
I like that.
All right, Nick, what else did you say?
Animal Crossing's been mentioned. I really like how you can put stuff outside now.
I like you know what the one thing was?
The pole vaulting?
Making roads.
Oh, okay.
I was happy about that.
Making roads.
I thought that was really cool. Like, that was so nice. Like, just seeing the little tent with the campfire in the front. I was like, it's like they got their mobile game, got the little aspects from that, and then they put it in their full.
Yeah. You should go to Instagram and Twitter and follow our artist Jelly Ellis because we think she's a real 12 out of 10.
I can't play music, but you know who can? Our music artist, who has their Instagram and Spotify down in the description below. So please go follow them, or else I'm gonna eat this lightsaber.
All right, make sure to follow all of our Instagrams and Twitter, and also follow the channel's Instagram and Twitter as well. And if you do, you might win these.
Wow.
All right, so we had the sudden stop, and I don't remember what I said last.
You were saying like
Animal momming.
Animal Crossing, yeah. You're like it's a mobile game and the console game all together.
With the camping part, the camping aspects to it. I was like, ooh, fart you.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I also noticed in the trailers that like you can just take the flower top off the flowers. You don't have to like completely pull them. So it's like that's cool.
I also went on the end when they showed all like the villagers, like the player villagers. When there's like a bunch in one little area.
You can have 8 players in your town,
I was
dude.
like, thank you. That was fun.
Also, they showed in the gameplay that like you can have someone else play at the same time as you, like locally, and then that's like cool. when you're like going to like chop wood down, you need like help chopping down. Yeah. It gives them an axe too when you have something equipped. So I was like, man, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah, because like I was mentioning to Maddie in the car, I was like,
Maddie in the car.
I was like, we're gonna have to buy another fucking Switch and another copy of Animal Crossing because we want to play together.
Yeah.
But now you can play locally. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Any other games, Nick?
Let's see. Starfield. They mentioned that it's still being worked on. They said next gen. So
What's
that means
Starfield
they're gonna
again?
use a new engine.
Oh, the
Bethesda game. The fucking Bethesda sci-fi game.
Yeah, you sure about that one?
Nah, it doesn't say. That doesn't mean.
That just means it'll be on the other console.
Yeah, it just means it's gonna be on the next console.
Aren't you ready to see the?
It's gonna lag on Scarlet.
You know what's gonna come out? It's gonna come out with bugs. Hey, community, fix it like always.
God, I hope it's good. Smash characters. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild 2, really good because Zelda's looking.
You mean body armor too? Yeah, you had nothing to say.
Think about it. No, Zelda's looking like a snack.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, Zelda's. She has like you know how she has the braid and like the tied up hair in Breath of the Wild. Now she has to braid, but she has like a little like loose.
Nick's
gonna be like,
Maddie, can you do that?
Yeah, Maddie was like, "Do you want me to cosplay?" I'm like, "Please, yes."
Short hair is life.
Yes, and an astral chain. I didn't really talk about
one's
that. That's the platinum.
Was that
game.
the one with the street bike?
Yeah, you're basically a cop.
That Nick. Okay, watching that trailer, that's such a Nick game.
It's just like
the most anime games are Nick games.
I don't know.
So basically, like it's this action RPG game, and you're a cop, and you control this like this alien demon thing with a chain, and then one of the mechanics is you can like have your alien go forward while you simultaneously go backwards, so you kind of like tighten the chain up, and then they'll hit the chain, and you'll do like a stupid like wrestling move where you pull the chain taut and it launches them away. It's like that's the fucking coolest thing.
Pull this wrestling chain.
So it's basically Loco Cycle.
Basically a sniper. Oh my god, I forgot about
Loco Cycle.
We'll keep it at that.
Stupid.
And then an Elden Ring, of course.
Which one?
The
From
Game
Soft.
of Thrones one.
No, okay. Well,
From
for
Soft
me,
and George R.R. Martin.
for me, the new Luigi's Mansion actually looks really fun. I'm really excited for that.
Gooigi's
Luigi's Mansion.
Not Ouija.
And then, of course, Animal Crossing, like everybody else. And I was very excited to see The Outer Worlds has a release date now.
Yeah.
When is it?
Very happy.
October.
October this year.
Oh, wait. This year?
This year.
Oh,
I'm so
God.
excited. And then watching that trailer just makes me feel like New Vegas. Like, just like everything.
God, it looks
Like the
so much
camera
like New
movement,
Vegas.
the way everything moves.
Yeah.
Everything makes me remind me of that game. And
Really
then watching
happy about
Keanu 2077, I was pretty excited.
Oh,
See that
Cyberpunk.
announcement day too.
Cyberpunk.
Holy shit.
Cyber
that's so
junk.
fucking good.
Cyberpunk.
It looks so good.
Hey, I've never seen a celebrity so happy to be on stage at E3,
Yeah,
all
right.
right?
He was talking
He's
about it
super happy.
afterwards, and he was like blown away by like the fans' reaction to like
Yeah.
not only him in
Yeah.
the game, but also like him just being there.
Yeah, but it was like, I feel like he has to forget sometimes how much people love that man.
I'm pretty sure he does. Like
He seems like a pretty like chill dude.
Yeah.
he's such a humble guy, and
Yeah.
he donates so much.
But yeah.
and-
But at E3, though, I'm pretty sure. What was I most excited? I was most excited about Animal Crossing, to be honest.
yeah.
And Outer Worlds is a good second.
Outer
I
Worlds
want it
looks
so
good.
bad. I want it really. Oh, yeah, and then there's that one game I don't know the name of.
What does it look like?
The one where I remember I sent it to Travis. He's like, but I don't like building things.
Dragon Quest Builders?
Oh no!
You know what it was called?
Is it sci-fi?
It was
No.
right after Cyberpunk in the Microsoft conference. It's like Nefaria or something.
I don't
like
know,
that.
but whatever it was cool.
Basically, it takes place on a boat, and
Yeah.
like you build up like your little.
Oh no, the light died.
Okay, well. we're
Damn,
gonna
that
be
died
dark.
fast.
All right, we're gonna
No.
be dark. When's the last time you charged it?
Today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Well, either way, now we're dark.
Hello.
So
Hi.
yeah. I didn't know we were mentioning multiple ones of our favorite
Oh,
games.
wait.
I didn't either. Nick
Wait,
just
wait.
started listing
Yeah, I
everything, so I
know.
was like, all right, I guess I'll say multiple.
Yeah, whatever. But
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it the one that was right before Battletoads?
It was
I
either-
It's
think
like a
yeah.
2D
I think so.
Yeah.
platformer thing?
Yeah, yeah.
That one looked really fun, so I was like, I'm pretty interested in that one.
I think it was like you're playing the role of Charon, the boat to the. Do you know mythology?
Yes.
It's the one.
Boat to the Afterlife.
Yeah, boat to the afterlife. You're kind of playing that.
Oh,
God,
God.
damn it!
I was trying to move, and my arm slipped. There we go, slipper.
It's like you're playing that, and then you like befriend all the spirits, and then you build up your boat and whatever, and you get to the other side, and you have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
That's cool. I liked it.
But that game looked really interesting, so I was like, I want to play that one.
I just can't do building games.
Yeah, but Animal Crossing is building now.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sad about it. To be completely honest with you.
What, crafting? Like crafting?
Yeah.
tools?
I know I saw that, and I was like, rip Travis.
Well, I mean,
You can still
Animal-
buy them.
Animal Crossing, I don't care. I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
But any other game, I'm like, it's an instant
Aren't you
turn
ready
off.
to get the game and just fish like every time we play?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you don't fish
So fun.
to get money.
Well, yeah, that's the best way to get
That's how
money.
I got money.
Yeah. And shaking like fruit out of the trees.
All right,
Hitting
Travis, we'll
rocks.
mention more things since Nick listed 30.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Well, like you said, Outer Worlds.
Yeah.
Super excited for that game. The new Minecraft game that looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
Diablo. It looks so much fucking
It's
fun.
funny, but I'm like, I really want to play that.
I know I want to play it so fucking bad, but that's another 2020 game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was, huh?
And then Cyberpunk 2020, so it's like bleh. But then Borderlands 3,
Oh, man, please.
super excited for that as always. I need to play the new DLC with Stuart.
Yeah, me and Chris already beat it.
Yeah, that's why Stuart was like, I need to play it with someone, and I was like,
Yeah.
I got you. And then, of course, Halo, new Gears, and the new Gears like playlist looks really fun. I'm really excited for new Horde mode too, and
It's on PC.
I know. Well, Gears 4 is on
4K.
PC.
then
Native now.
Native now.
Fucking what's it called? 12 minutes, the one I was talking
Yeah,
about earlier.
12 minutes looks cool.
God, that game looks so fucking cool.
Why? Explain why you like it, because I feel like you like it for a pretty interesting reason.
I like it because it seems like a story that I would write, because I'm really into like writing these very dramatic / romantic, like someone's gonna die if you don't do the right thing type stories.
Mhm.
And so like with this story, basically 12 minutes follows a guy who's in a time loop, and you basically have to find like the best possible option to get the right ending, and it's just so many things could go wrong, and so many like little things you do can just completely shift how everything's gonna play out.
Mhm.
And so it just looks so fucking fun to play, and it's just watching the trailer gave me anxiety, because I was just
Oh,
like, oh
yeah.
my god, like what choice am I supposed to make? And it reminds me a lot of Life is Strange, because like in that game, when you make a decision, it impacts things way later on.
Mhm.
And so you get handed these big decisions.
I imagine
just-
the first decision you make, you're just like, what?
I made a bunch of bad decisions in the first chapter of Life is Strange, and someone died because of it. And I was like,
Was it a person you liked
well,
too?
no, I didn't really
Okay.
like them, but I still like it was my fault.
Okay.
So I felt awful.
It's like you didn't make them do their homework once, and then they died in the future.
They got bullied, and they got like framed at a party and stuff like that, and then they were getting bullied, and then they died. Anyways, that game looks good. I'm super excited about the next Xbox next year. And I saw a lot of people that are like, oh, they just said like, oh, this is the most powerful console ever. But you just said that about the Xbox One X, and I was like, yeah, because the Xbox One X was the most powerful console ever, and now they made a new one.
Do they not know you can make things better?
But then people were like, okay, so if I just like bought an Xbox One X last week, was it just a waste of money?
No.
And basically, Phil Spencer was like, it was the most powerful console, and it's still like you can have that for years and years, and it will be a very powerful console. But I want to be as transparent as possible with our roadmap, saying, you know, we're moving forward, and we're, you know, just giving players that want this experience, to want to go into that experience, they won't give them that option.
Okay, can you play Halo Infinite on the Xbox One X?
Nah.
They haven't announced it yet,
Maybe.
but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it out for the Xbox One X.
Like, is it, you know how, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Xbox seems to be going in a way where they're not going to be like, oh, this is the new Xbox. It's just like, this is the Xbox.
This is the better one.
Hardware.
Get it if you want.
And everything's backwards compatible.
Well,
like, is that going to be how that's going to
for
work?
the time being, they only announced like Scarlet. They didn't announce like a better version or a lower version. They didn't announce anything like that. He even said in the interview, he was like, we announced this console, and that's what we're focusing on. And it was like, okay. So it seems like there's only going to be one model of it right now until further notice. But then,
can I play my Xbox One games onto Scarlet? And
yeah, you can.
Can I play Scarlet on Xbox One?
You can play Xbox Original, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Scarlet games on the Scarlet. Only the ones that are backwards compatible for Xbox and Xbox 360. But as far as like their goal right now is to be able to play everything that you play on your Xbox One right now, i.e. all Xbox One games, 360 backwards compatible, and the Xbox Originals that are backwards compatible. They want you to be able to play all of that on the Scarlet.
Okay, yeah.
So it's going to be 4 generations of Xbox games on this console.
That's good, because back on the 3rd generation, they were like, or it was just like, when we come out with a new one, you're still going to need your old one, and if it breaks, you're fucked, because you can't play the old games on the new one because it's not compatible, stuff like that. But I'm glad they're going in the direction where it's more like, everything is backwards compatible. You can play all the old stuff and the new stuff. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because in that interview, he talked a lot about, like, it's easy to look from the outside and look at console sales and try and say, like, how business is going. But he's like, it's not nearly, like, how it is. He's like, in all honesty, it matters more about, like, game sales and stuff like that. It's a much more powerful metric to show, like, business.
Because like, they launch almost all consoles at a loss.
Because wasn't the One X launched at like a loss too, isn't it?
Every console is launched at a loss, and the loss is made up by game sales.
But so he was going on, he's like, we saw millions of people playing on Xbox 360. He's like, it baffles me, honestly, but people are still there, and they're still enjoying playing. They're still enjoying those games. And as long as people are enjoying what they're playing, like, that's all that really matters to me. So he's like, if they want to have that experience there, then they should have the right to have the experience that they choose to have at Xbox. He's like, with this, we're just giving the people that want to take that jump to Scarlet and want to get like the most powerful thing that we have out, they have the option to do that without losing anything from it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this fucking guy is just like the best, dude.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
He actually cares about the audience he's selling to.
Absolutely. He actually cares, you know, like, he wants people to enjoy what they're playing. He's like, I never want to have a thing where, like, we're coming out with this new thing and we're doing it this way because that's the way we know you want it. He's more about, like, putting something out, observing, and then going from there.
I was just happy he emphasized, like, he wants people to play together no matter like what they're playing on.
Yeah,
he's not like, you can't just buy my thing. He's just like, this, I want people to play games.
He's very forward about crossplay.
Yeah, was he the one that like really pushed Microsoft into crossplay and cross-platform stuff? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good, because that's what people were screaming about for the last 2 generations.
He's the one that's pushing Nintendo towards it too. Like, he's the one pushing the industry towards it.
That's good.
Because especially, I mean, it started out with them branching like PC into
Yeah.
it because they have, it's easiest for them because they have Windows.
Yeah.
So it's the easiest first step, and then when they see that it's actually working out, they've gone more
Yeah.
towards like Nintendo and Sony. And Sony's been real garbage about it, but it looks like they're
finally
coming around.
They're
yeah.
being like the emo middle child trying to be, I'm cool.
Yeah, but then it's the whole like, okay, well, what should be crossplay? Because obviously, like first party games aren't going to be because those are only on certain consoles and stuff.
Well,
So it's like,
they're not gonna be crossplay because they're already on like only the console.
yeah, and then it's
But it seems like
part of the
Microsoft
developer
is
too.
kind of moving away from console exclusive.
Mm-mm.
Do you think?
Yeah,
By
you're
console
wrong about
exclusive,
that.
do you
Am I?
mean?
Yeah.
What's console exclusive and not on PC either?
Well, it's Xbox exclusive, as
So
in
like PC and Xbox.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Like they're moving away from this is only on the Xbox,
Yeah.
not on
No,
the
there's-
PC. Like fuck you. Like
The-
they're moving away from that. That's good.
Well,
Yeah.
for a lot of their first party ones, it's more of just on Xbox, but like not like their AAA titles like Halo and Gears and Forza. Those are on PC and Xbox, but like
Mhm.
their newer ones, some might not be on PC, just because that it's kind of up to the developer.
Yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
That's
yeah.
fine. I don't really care.
But as far as like exclusives go, like they're still definitely all about exclusives. That's why they've bought so many studios.
Yeah.
And
Like
Phil
Psychonauts
Spencer
and
looks like
stuff.
he's trying to buy a Japanese studio right now.
Really?
No, really.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. He just said it would be like, I'm definitely in the market to bring it on a Japanese studio. I was
Wow.
like, please, that'd be cool. And get a JRPG on the Xbox
Kingdom
that isn't
Hearts.
Tales.
Kingdom Hearts.
You're gonna
or
get more
Kingdom Hearts.
No.
No,
No, it's done.
good.
Just
I did
after
not
seeing-
like Kingdom Hearts.
Just after seeing that, I realized how much I never really liked Kingdom Hearts. That
Like
much.
I really tried to play Kingdom Hearts like further after
Yeah.
like we did the game time for it, and
You
I
just
was
didn't like it.
it's
huh?
just so boring, dude.
I'm
like
gonna
the
finish
game
it.
itself, or just 3.
I'm not really a big fan of that genre.
I'm not either. I
Like-
used to be, and then I can't. Keep
Like
attention on it.
the only JRPG I've
this?
ever been able to play is like Tales of Xillia. Like,
Very grindy JRPG.
Tales
game.
is more like not like more grindy, isn't it?
I thought so.
yeah, but I just connected with the characters more, probably because I don't really like Disney characters.
Yeah,
that
and then
much.
also for
Or
Kingdom
Final
Hearts, I really
Fantasy.
hate the style. Like I don't like the
The
enemies,
clown
like the
shoes?
little goth-looking people.
Which
Mhm.
ones?
Like
The-
just how like all the
Heartless
enemies
dudes?
look. I just think it's goofy.
Oh, okay.
It just
Yeah.
makes me like watch the game. I'm just can't take it serious.
I mainly played it for Elsa,
yeah.
and I got to see her, and I was like, okay,
I'm gonna finish the game.
I'm done
once we
with this
move in.
now.
Are you
Once
really
I have
though,
access
Nick?
to- yeah.
I'm holding that to you. You got to finish it by August.
Well, there's no time frame for that.
No, I'm making you.
I
You
have
finishing it in
school.
August,
I got
and you
school.
don't start school till August.
Oh, you're right.
September.
Not only that, but you have to play it on my Xbox.
Who does?
Me?
Oh, him?
Yeah, I don't have an Xbox.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, which means that it's gonna be a time that
Never
I'm
mind,
not on
Rippy
my
zone.
Xbox.
Yeah.
And that's not
Never
often,
mind. Rip you a new one, Nick.
unless I'm like watching the shows or whatever.
I was gonna say Game of Thrones, but that's done.
Yeah, that's done.
By the way, there was a new Frozen trailer, and it looks fucking amazing.
Like Frozen 2.
Yeah, I'm so excited for
We're
it. My
making
queen,
a
dude.
sequel to Breath of the Frozen.
Body Armor 2.
Why body
I
armor?
don't know.
Why do you keep saying that?
Bato.
I finally figured out why you said Fabio Z.
What?
Why did I say Fabio Z?
What was
E3.
Oh.
Is that why I said it?
Why?
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, it is
Because
why I said
because he said shoot my pants too, and I said I call it E3 2020 because every single game being
Oh,
announced
yeah.
is for 2020, and then he just said Fabio Z, and I had no fucking idea what that meant until I was talking to my girlfriend last night, and I was like, yeah, he said Fabio Z after I said E3, and I was like,
No, I
oh
said
my
Fa-
god.
No, I said Fabio Z because they showed off the Dragon Ball game.
Oh,
Oh.
And then all the long, and then the hair, Fabio Z. Fabio Z.
sure.
Sure.
I mean, it
okay.
works both ways.
Okay, buddy.
That Dragon Ball game looked like, I don't know.
The
just
Avengers
another
Like
game?
they
Dragon
always
Ball game.
do.
The
The
Avengers,
same.
did you see the Avengers game?
I wasn't all
No.
about it,
Yeah,
honestly.
same.
I was.
It doesn't look.
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of when I look at it? Like a game that's from like 2004.
Yup.
And then
Because it looked
yeah.
bad.
I mean,
Like though, you know, like the games were like the really old style, like it's kind of like a beat 'em up, but it's just like you have the 4 characters on one screen and you have like their lighted circle, what player they are, and they're just
No,
hitting
not
stuff, right?
Ultimate Avengers.
Okay, that's what I saw.
Yeah, no, Ultimate Avengers is something else.
Oh, what's the other one?
Or Ultimate Alliance. Yeah.
What was the other one? I didn't see that.
The
I
one
didn't
at
see
the
the one.
Ubisoft one.
I didn't see that one then.
the one at the Square Enix one.
Was it Square?
Yeah, it's Square.
Oh yeah, Square. Yeah.
There
Oh,
we
never
go.
mind.
Yeah,
I
Square.
didn't see what
But-
you guys were thinking of then.
I mean, okay, hear me out. For the new Spider-Man game, I was like all about it because there's been so many different Spider-Man actors in the movies that I was like used to like changing around.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like Iron Man and Thor and like all these characters that have been themselves for like 10 years, like I'm so used to hearing their voice like affiliated with it, and obviously they can't get that cast because it would be
So would it make you feel
more than
like
the
if they
game.
changed Master Chief's voice, you'd be like, what is this?
Exactly. Like I like hearing Iron Man and like Thor like talk, and
Do
it
they
just,
even
it
sound
wasn't,
similar, or they just sound way different?
they sound kind of different.
Okay, the reason why Ultimate Alliance to me is more attractive, like aesthetically, is because Ultimate Alliance goes from the comics. Like Thor has that stupid winged face mask that he has from the comics in the game, and it's like the Square Enix game kind of seemed like they were trying to do a half-half, and it just made it look like they were doing Discount Avengers, and it was just like
Discount Avengers.
And the fact that it was branded Avengers, and they were like, we're in New York or no, San Francisco, I think.
Yeah.
They're like, we're in San Francisco, and it's like this super modern, realistic take on the thing. And it's like,
so they downgraded to Suicide Squad levels.
And honestly, I want to say like no shade to like the cast at all, because they have a AAA voice cast. Like they have like super heavy hitters in that game.
Yeah.
It's just I personally can't disconnect from the movie voices, because like
I see that.
That's all I've known for the last like 10 years when it comes to like Avengers anything or Marvel anything. So it's like all of a sudden hearing like different voice and stuff, it's like it just threw me off.
I get why though, because imagine how much they would have to pay.
Oh god, it costs more than the game, dude.
Yeah, it would cost more than the entire budget.
I think just getting what's
just
his name
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I think that'd be more than the whole budget for the game.
And then they looked different than the movie characters too. Like if they modeled them after like the movie characters and made them like super nice looking, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, not for me.
And the gameplay, whatever gameplay they showed, looked kind of just like
meh.
What kind of game is it?
It's like a third-person beat-em-up action game thing where
I thought that was the one I was talking about.
No, I think
you're like, that's different.
Was it during the Nintendo one, the one you saw?
I don't remember.
Did you watch Square Enix's?
No.
It was at Square Enix.
That was a Square.
So there's two different ones?
Yeah, it was the one where it looked a little bit more realistic and everyone was more life-size.
No, it wasn't that one.
Okay, yeah.
And that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah, because the one we're showing, it was like, it's more of like a slow-paced, like kind of up close behind the character in third person.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that one.
Beating up stuff. It kind of looked like Arkham Knight, but bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just like, if you're not... Arkham Knight is like a very difficult thing to get right, like that kind of game. It's because it's like it can fall into very generic very easily.
Yeah.
And it just kind of looked like that.
Maybe it's because I'm not, I was never the biggest on comics, and even like the movies, like it took me a while to come around to. That's why I'm not super hype about it, but I don't know.
Star Wars?
Oh, how did I forget about Star Wars? Oh my god, that game looks so fucking fat. I cannot wait for that game to come out.
He's excited because he pulled that one out.
I'm so fucking excited for that game. When they showed like the gameplay trailer and stuff, I was just like, fucking yes. What they got so right in that game is the weight of like how objects move and how things hit. Because it's a lightsaber. It's only a laser, but it looks like a fucking greatsword when you're swinging it around. And that's a big thing about Star Wars, is that anyone that plays it, anyone that likes Star Wars, they just want to feel like a badass. Like that's all it's about.
And so using all what they have,
in that game, you feel like a fucking badass. Like when you force push something, you feel the weight of it moving. And like when you pick up someone and smash them down, like you really fuck yeah, dude. Like that was a fat hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's actually a story game, because I was talking to my girl about this when I'm playing Battlefront 2 right now, getting achievements, because I finally finished that fucking golf game.
A month in the making.
Yeah, so I'm like, now I'm going through the campaign of Battlefront 2, and it's actually like, it's a really well written campaign, and it has the characters from the original trilogy, which I don't really like that much, because they it's boring movies. But then in the game, it shows these characters doing something besides blowing up a Death Star.
Yeah.
And it's actually interesting because it, takes you into a whole different, like, world of Star Wars, which there's
There's
millions of stories in
There's
Star
so much,
Wars,
yeah.
which is why it baffles me that they've spent 3 movies blowing up Death Stars.
I
But
feel like you could do so much.
you
Stop.
could do so much. I don't understand.
I'm just interested. I'm just excited for Sal Guerrero.
What?
The fucking
The robot?
Salad?
No, he's like in power armor and he's like
Oh, that guy?
the leader of the rebels.
No, I didn't know his name.
Oh yeah, he's like
I love
he's
that.
like a
I'm waiting for
legend
Sal.
in
What?
the universe. He's like really he's a badass.
That's cool, man.
I mean, did you see the trailer where he literally jumped on the head of the
Yeah.
AT-AT, knocked on it with the
Who the hell
pistol?
are
He's like,
you?
who the fuck are you?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the biggest on how the main character looks, but that's
I need to
just
see
me
how he
being-
looks.
I
again.
really hope that all the models and everything in the game are very early renders.
Yeah.
Because that
Does it
Wookiee
really
looked
look kinda
kind of
goofy?
janky.
Wait, I want to see now.
I,
You
Look
go
after.
watch that, yeah.
I mean, I just don't think the main guy is very attractive. That's my whole thing. He's
Like personality or look?
look,
Yeah.
like
Seeing
he's-
people say we don't care about how male characters look.
Yeah, no, dude, I
it's
definitely
true.
care.
We do.
I want everyone to look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because it's a video game. It's a fantasy.
I
Yeah.
won't play a sexy boy. But he kind of just looks like Anakin.
Anakin.
Like a little bit. Like
But
a
Anakin
square. Looked like a
Anakin
square
looks-
white dude. I'm
I was
just
like, Anakin looks
Yeah.
stinky.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
I was
Uh,
like, Anakin looked a little goofy.
I don't know. I think it's his jaw looks.
Is it like square?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
weird
Is it
shape.
Square Enix?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the best looking guy either. So if they put me as the main character,
But you're
I'd
not.
look
You're
pretty
not.
wonky
But you're
too,
not a cool
but-
guy in a video game, though.
That's true. I'm not a cool guy in a video game. And I'm
okay. So
pretty
one more
sure-
question for E3.
Okay.
What do you wish you could have seen at E3 this year?
Honestly,
anything?
I had everything that I needed. I had Animal
Elder
Crossing and
Scrolls?
Halo.
Oh,
I
you wish
guess.
you
Yeah,
saw
the new
more
one.
about.
I
That's what I
wasn't
was thinking,
expecting
too.
anything because it's like that shit's gonna be out in 2023 at least.
Yeah.
I just wanted. I was
that's-
hoping I'd see a little more. That was what I was kind of hoping for.
Nah, I didn't expect anything from it because they have to do Starfield
Yeah.
before that. So I was like,
Oh, do you think Starfield's coming first?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm hoping to see after Halo Infinite comes out?
Huh.
Maybe a new IP from Microsoft.
No,
You don't think so?
because in Halo Inside Xbox, the guy
Yeah.
from Halo, and they were talking about the new engine. He's like, yeah, basically we want to build an engine that it's like the next 10 years of content is going to be like based on this engine and upgrading it. So he basically just announced 10 more years of Halo.
Oh.
No, I mean not like just Halo, but it's something new.
Like from any of the studios?
I
Mostly
mean,
just Microsoft. I'm just curious.
well, that's
Yeah, I know,
why they
it's
bought all
Halo.
those studios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
so in the coming years, they're gonna
like-
come with a lot.
I just
of
want
new
to see
stuff.
something new from like one of the bigger. You know.
You have Outer Worlds.
I know. I need more.
Like,
I've been so.
I know what he means though.
Because
It's
I've
like
been so bored of all the franchises. I'm like, I just want something different.
I know what he means. It's like a lot of what we're seeing in this
Yeah.
E3 is just like kind of reboots,
Which
rehashes,
is fine.
sequels.
Which is fine because I know how hard it is to make something new.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw
'cause
something
most
new.
people when they see something new, they're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why, like,
Except for Cyberpunk, that's new.
yeah,
Ghostwire.
A lot of people like it.
Ghostwire and like, what's the other one that Bethesda announced? It's like the two people that are killing each other, like
Oh,
What was it
Deathloop.
called?
Deathloop. Yeah,
Yeah.
that game looks really fucking cool. But a
Yeah.
lot of people are like, like I don't know about it and stuff. I was like, you guys cry about new IPs all the time, and then they come out with one, and you're like immediately shutting it
Yeah.
down.
There's something called Outriders too, but that one.
Eh.
I mean, which one's that?
But like Outer Worlds and all the other games that like, because I mean Microsoft just bought these studios
Yeah.
last year, so they still
Yeah, it's
They
still
haven't
new.
been have
Like-
enough time. To
I just want
give them
something.
new
I just
stuff.
want a nice single player game that I can enjoy again.
Cyberpunk's your game, buddy.
Yeah, Cyberpunk.
No, Outer Worlds is first. 'cause
Or,
that
yeah,
comes out
Outer
yeah.
later.
Worlds and Ghostwire and
Borderlands.
I'm just impatient right now.
Yeah,
Elden Ring.
patient gamer.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
you have
mean-
like 5 games, single player games coming out.
Yeah, but when? Not now.
In
yeah, not
October.
now, but
I
We've
want
never
something
gotten
right
games
now.
in summer, dude. What are you on about?
Hmm?
We've never gotten games.
I know
in
that's
summer
why I'm
before.
sad.
they
I'm
never
like,
launch
I
anything in
always
summer.
get this urge in summer, and I'm like, I can never get it in summer because nothing
No.
comes out in the summer.
you buy it for Christmas and then you save it for summer.
I wish it came out in the summer.
Pretty much. I mean, like try out Metro or fucking something.
Metro's
I've tried
bomb.
Metro already. I need to try Metro Exodus though, because it looks more interesting than the other ones.
Exactly.
Metro is a good
I just need to
game.
get the Game Pass.
Well,
thing.
any second now, our camera is gonna shut out, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
Put a
Alright.
bow on it.
Yeah,
Wrap it up?
Wrap it up. You know. But so, anyways, go check out Jelly Ellis down in the description. Our lovely channel artist. Check out her Instagram and Twitter. I know her and I were screaming about Animal Crossing the other day. Also, our music artist from the lovely intro and outro you hear. His Instagram, Spotify, all of our Instagrams and Spotify's. I say that every fucking week.
I'm gonna let it happen
Every week.
Follow my
Instagram and
Spotify.
Twitters. All right, so as you just saw that jump cut right there, the camera shut off during our outro. So here we go again. So go ahead and check out Jelly Ellis down below, our lovely channel artist who does all of our channels, art, and she's amazing. And you should go check her out because she was just as hyped of Animal Crossing as I was. Her Instagram and Twitter's down there. Our music artist Spotify and Instagram's down there. All of our Twitter and Instagrams.
Don't say Spotify.
I said Twitter and Instagram. It's the first time I said Instagram and Spotify. Yeah, go check out our shirts too. We have 4 designs up. Jerseys. We have the Pride shirt that's only up for the month of June, so that one's going soon. Actually, also, I'm gonna make it. So, oh wow!
No, he won't.
Wow!
He won't anymore.
I'm gonna make it so you can get stickers of the Pride one from TeePublic too. I don't know how good the quality of those are, but getting them from where we usually get them is way too expensive right now for us because we're moving out.
Yeah.
So if you want a Pride sticker, you can definitely get those from TeePublic as well. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Video podcast.
See you in the next couple weeks.